Welcome back to another episode of Myths and Mysteries in Black and White. We two hosts, Josh and Ed.
Alright, how we doing?
Ed, question for you.
Yeah?
What is, in your opinion, the most underrated movie and what is the most overrated movie?
Overrated movie would be anything with Tom Cruise in.
Yeah, I can get behind that. I
don't know, I just don't like it. Underrated? Oh, that's a difficult one. Oh, that is a difficult one. Fucking hell. In my opinion, underrated movie. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm surprised you didn't say something like Pacific Rim or something.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, that is what it is.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
I get you.
As an actual, like, a good film. Oh, mate. Probably 2005 King Kong.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
That was really good film. I mean, there was massive hype with it and everything.
Oh, yeah.
When it first came out and everything, but it just seems to have disappeared.
Yeah, I get that.
I thought that was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And that's coming from a Godzilla fan.
That is true. That is true.
What about you?
Underrated. Off the top of my head, I'd probably say something like Sicario. Overrated. Love Actually. Oh, it's so shit. It's so shit. I watched it for the first time ever at Christmas, and everyone bangs on about that film like it's the greatest thing ever made. It's about a load of dickheads trying to get their end away. It's shite.
Yeah.
Come at me. I don't care. I will fight you all. It is shit.
But you see Stacey from Gavin and Stacey's Tits.
That is true, but what did they do?
Whoop-de-doo. Fair.
But no, as you can tell by the title, today we are talking about, is it classed as a cryptid?
Yeah.
We're talking about another cryptid, and it is one that if we was ever to encounter one, this would be very near the bottom of the list. I wouldn't say the bottom, because that will probably be a Wendigo, because just, fuck that, but this is definitely very, very close, and it is the J'BA FOFI.
Yes.
Which basically is a giant spider.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to say J'BA FOFI, like another word, what they're also called as is the Congolese Giant Spider.
Right.
Because, for obvious reasons, these spiders are said to inhabit the jungles of the Congo. Which, the Congo just sounds like a mad place.
Yeah.
Like the stories and everything, what are there, because I will be covering other cryptids, apparently, from the Congo.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's... Because I was looking into one of the other cryptids when I stumbled across the J'BA FOFI, and I was like, it was one of them. It come up with like the link, and I was like, what the fuck's that? So I clicked it, and it come up like this giant spider. I was like, oh, because for people who know me, I love creepy animals.
Yeah,
like, I love animals what are known to kill you.
Yeah,
or like what other people don't typically like spiders, snakes,
sharks. Snakes I agree with you on, and sharks,
crocodiles, stuff what people are usually like terrified of, or they just don't like them. Like I've always loved creepy crawlies and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, if a wasp comes near me, I'm flapping about, but I respect them.
Yeah,
I mean, they've been about for millions and millions of years, basically untouched and unchanged. They're incredible.
And they're major parts of the ecosystem and everything.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, when you think of like creepy crawlers, even like crabs and stuff like that, like they're so different because they're invertebrates, whereas like most other animals are vertebrates.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is we're vertebrates because we have a backbone. Invertebrates don't have a backbone, and like with spiders and other bugs and stuff like that, they have what they call it as an exoskeleton, which is basically a suit of armor. Like their bones are on the outside, in a sense. Yeah. So, but yeah, let's talk about
crack on with
the J'BA FOFI.
Big spider.
The J'BA FOFI is a 4-foot-long spider cryptid spotted in the jungles of the Congo.
4 fucking foot.
4 foot.
Are you having a laugh?
Apparently. Missionary Arthur John Symes was reportedly killed by one in 1891.
Rather you than me, brother.
Let's say the J'BA FOFI is described as a huge spider about the size of a dog. J'BA FOFI eggs are a pale yellow colour, not purple, I apologise. A pale yellow colour and a shape like peanuts. Hatchlings are a bright yellow colour with a purple spot on their abdomen. That's where I got it from.
It's quite common with spiders, isn't it? They're always like a weird pinky, yellowy colour when they're babies, isn't they?
Yeah. It's because their exoskeleton isn't formed.
Yeah.
It's like all fleshy.
Yeah.
It's like when you see spiders molt. Like,
they're weird.
Yeah, but you see they're like a glossy colour.
Yeah.
They look pale.
Yeah.
Because of because their skin's not hard but dark.
That's just weird. Like, I get it with like snakes, like why they shed their skin, but why does a spider molt? Do you know what I mean? What's the
Well, you got to think, because with it being the exoskeleton, they still got
I suppose it rots and not rots, but
not rot, but they got to have room to move.
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah.
And to grow,
where they grow and shit. Yeah.
But as they mature, they are said to turn a darker brown colour, like a tarantula colour.
Mm-hmm.
The local people of the Congo claim the J'BA FOFI used to be quite common, but have become rarer in recent years. The J'BA FOFI is said to behave in a similar way to a trapdoor spider. They dig shallow tunnels under tree roots and camouflage them with leaves. They then create a string of webbing between the trap and their burrow, creating a network of trip lines.
Mm-hmm.
The spider's victim obviously will trigger the trip lines and alert the spider. The spider will then emerge and chase the animal. Hang on. Will then emerge and chase the prey deeper into the web until it can't escape.
Right.
Let's say the first J'BA FOFI encounter by a Western explorer was by British missionary Arthur John Symes in 1891. Symes claimed he and his men became tangled in a giant spider web while travelling through the jungle in the Congo. Almost immediately, two giant spiders, one 2 feet in length and another 4 feet in length, emerged from underground and attacked. Symes was bitten by one of the J'BA FOFI, but managed to shoot it with his pistol and escape. He went on to develop severe chills and swelling around the bite.
I thought he was about to say he went on to develop powers.
Yeah, he is the real Peter Parker. He eventually became delirious before falling unconscious and dying. Another startling account comes from a book by George Eberhardt called Mysterious Creatures, A Guide to Cryptozoology. On page 204 of the book, Eberhardt tells the tale of an English couple travelling through the Congo. As they were driving, the couple saw a large animal cross the road in front of them. At first they thought it might be a monkey or a cat. To their horror, as they got closer, they saw the creature to be a humongous spider about 3 feet in length.
Fuck that. For a game of soldiers.
Yeah, the man was R.K. Lloyd and his wife. The wife never gave her name. And that was in 1938. Cryptozoologist William J. Gibbons has hunted for what some may think to be a Congolese dinosaur called the Mokele Mbembe, which is one of the episodes I'll be doing.
Yeah.
It's dinosaur guy. On his third expedition in search of the creature, he came upon natives who related their experiences with giant spiders. He shared his experience with readers upon his return to Canada. On this third expedition to Equatorial Africa, I took the opportunity to inquire if the Pygmies knew of such a giant spider, and indeed they did. They speak of the J'BA FOFI, which is a giant or great spider. They describe the spider that is generally brown in colour with a purple mark on their abdomen. They grow to quite an enormous size with a leg span of at least 5 feet.
Fuck off.
The giant arachnids weave together a layer made of leaves similar in shape to a traditional pygmy hut and spin a circular web said to be very strong between two trees with a strand stretched across a game trail. That would be the
tripwires.
These giant ground-dwelling spiders prey on the diminutive forest antelope, birds, and other small game, and are said to be extremely dangerous, not to mention highly venomous.
Yeah.
Gibbons states the spiders are said to lay white peanut-sized eggs in a cluster, and the pygmies give them a wide berth when encountered, but have killed them in the past. The giant spiders were once very common and now a rare sight. In March 2013,
Oh, great.
a video surfaced on YouTube of an alleged J'BA FOFI caught on a night vision camera near a waterhole next to a tree in Mozambique.
Have we seen that video? You
Yeah,
showed
I'll
me
show
it.
you
Yeah, you are.
before.
Yeah.
You can just about see it.
Yeah.
You've got to be right looking at it.
Squinting sort of shit.
Yeah, pretty much. The J'BA FOFI appears out of the darkness for a brief moment while scurrying into the darkness on the far right side of the screen. Many of the natives described the spiders as once being numerous, but are now a vanishing species. Encroachment by civilization in the form of the rainforest being converted into farming land may have driven the spiders from their natural habitats.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, it don't automatically mean
They're going extinct. It
They've just
moved
moving.
on. Yeah.
so they could be somewhere else. Like I say,
Where there's bear Adonies.
yeah, the video was in Mozambique, so it's in a different place.
Yeah.
Anyway. But assuming the stories aren't all made up, what else could be going on with the J'BA FOFI? The biggest spider in Africa is the baboon spider, which is a type of tarantula.
Never heard of it.
These spiders are native to sub-Saharan Africa and can have a leg span of up to 11 inches, so 28 centimetres. Excuse me. And a body length of up to 4 inches, 10 centimetres.
Fuck me.
But baboon spiders are non-venomous and primarily feed on insects, but they can also eat small lizards, frogs, and even small mammals like mice.
Mm-hmm.
They are known for their large size, dark brown colour, and hairy appearance. Sounds very familiar.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, 4 foot or 11 inches. Like,
Bit of a difference.
Yeah.
This bloke's in it. He's exaggerating.
yeah, true. But I mean, like 11. Well, how many inches are in a foot? 12 inches. Are in
Yeah,
a foot,
about that.
Something like that. So 12 inches into a foot. So you need at least 4.5 of these spiders to make up the size
Big J'BA.
of big J'BA FOFI. It is possible that people have encountered these spiders in the wild and then wildly overestimated their size. In their retellers of the stories, creating a legend of the J'BA FOFI. But then again, why would the pygmies then say about it?
Yeah, that's true.
I know these are small people, but they can
you
know the
wouldn't just-
difference between.
Well, yeah.
Perhaps there is, in fact, a huge species of spider that exists in the untouched jungle of the Congo, and that hasn't been categorised by science. But there are factors that limit the size to which a spider can grow.
Right.
Let us say, hundreds and hundreds of millions of years ago, when everything was just starting to become alive, like on land, the insects took over.
Yeah.
They were huge. Like there was centipedes called the Arthroplura
Yeah.
that were like what? They were like 8 feet long.
Yeah, about that.
So
that's,
like that.
that's the thing from Primeval, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
one of the first few episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're massive. There were scorpions like the size of pit bulls.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, but back then, the world was very oxygen rich.
Oh, rich, yeah.
So with that, they could grow because they're. I think, especially with spiders, they have what's it? Is it book lungs? So I think it's like because like pages of a book, and with that, it's how they seep in their oxygen is how big they can grow.
Right.
Like when you think of like your big spiders, like your tarantulas, they're always in tropical climates. I mean, the Goliath bird eater, the largest spider to live, lives in the Amazon.
Yeah. So, where it's richer, obviously, than it is round
Yeah, exactly.
here, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's why. Like, even though like we have big spiders, but
Nothing compared to them, Don.
No, and it's because they're heavy, like because they're mass. You know what I mean? I mean, you got like huntsman spiders, which are huge.
Yeah.
But they're all spindly.
Yeah.
They're all little.
And the fact that they're fucking harmless, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you look at them and you think, nah, that thing is not harmless.
But then then on the other side of the spectrum, you've got a black widow, what's like the
Little
size...
dinky thing, yeah.
The size of my thumbnail.
and you
and that'll
bit
kill
by
you
that.
10 times
Yeah.
over.
That's what I mean. Oh, I fucking hate them. I hate them so much.
What, spiders?
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by them.
Don't get me wrong, I'm fascinated by them. I can watch a video of them eating and that, but just put one near me and I'll become a little bitch. Just straight up, I will become a little bitch. I'll squirm. I'll probably cry.
Because then you've also got like the Brazilian wandering spiders.
Yeah.
Which, again, in the Amazon, they're quite big, but they're not massive.
No.
But they are, I think, the Guinness World Record holder of the most venomous spider out there.
Brilliant.
And if you're a male,
you're even more fucked, brother.
You're even more fucked because in your dying breaths, you've got an excruciating, painful hard-on.
So your missus might love it, but you won't.
No, because you'll be dying. And the thing is, can you remember, it was a few years ago, like, people were panicked because spiders are being found in bananas.
In bananas, yeah, Tesco. To the point,
Tesco.
even every time we order bananas now, I have to check the bag.
Yeah.
I can't help but not, because I'm like, fuck that.
I think a lot of the time, it was like huntsman spiders.
Yeah.
But there was a few cases of Brazilian wandering spiders.
Just sitting in them.
Yeah, because that is where because they're Brazilian wanderers, they were ambush predators.
Yeah.
And with that, they used to hide in banana leaves and stuff like that. So when prey used to go by them and that, bang, they were on them.
Yeah. But the thing is, right, the fact that it's sat there, yeah, so Donnie's obviously gone up the tree, picked the bananas out, took it, done whatever they have to do, then bagged it, then shipped it. Do you know what I mean? It's still there. It's been there the whole time. Do you know what I mean? Not one person's noticed it.
In a way, like, even though, the thing is, they don't know how venomous they are. Do you know what I mean?
No, because no one's ever really been bit by it. And
no. They're seeing, like, this giant thing. You know, a person, like, grabbing... They're shit scared.
Yeah.
They're just hiding up.
Yeah.
It's only when they're, like, proper backed into a corner
where it's like...
where they'll fight.
Yeah.
Because it's like anything.
It's the same with six-eyed sand spiders, isn't it? They're like... They don't know how venomous they are because they've never really... Because they've found in such, like... barren desert wastelands, no one's ever really come across them and been bit by one, so they don't know how deadly it is.
No, like, they know they've got enough venom, or I don't know what they call it. I don't talk to spiders, but they know they've got enough to kill their prey.
Yeah, they don't know if they got enough to do something that looks like a giant. Well, yeah, like a giant walking towards them. Exactly.
So most of the time they'll just hide up.
Yeah,
and that's what caused them to getting shipped to Tesco's.
Which is fucking mad.
And another weird one, because you've also got, like, the Sydney funnel web spider.
Yeah, they I think are where my fear come from.
Yeah,
they creep me out more than anything.
Let's say
it was ever since the Steve Irwin where he had that one on the log and it was probably like stood up. And the size of its fangs. Since then, I'm good.
But did you know, like, even though they are highly venomous to humans, don't affect dogs?
Really? I suppose it kind of makes sense because there's obviously Sydney well populated and that, so many people are going to have dogs. So yeah, it makes sense because bound to be a few dogs been bit by them. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, apparently it don't affect dogs.
Oh.
And most of these spider bites, you will survive if you've got good treatment and anti-venom in that.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to put people off going to Australia or the Amazon. Why would you go to the Amazon? I don't know. But if you ever fancy having a holiday,
why not?
Jungle, right? Then again, there's other things there what will kill you and all.
Oh, yes.
Not just fucking spiders. But with that, like, that's what makes it so weird with the J'BA FOFI, because they're such a large spider and they're venomous.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, it's like the bigger they are, the less dangerous they are, because they don't need all that venom to kill, to do it in, sort of thing.
And, like,
same with a snake, sort of thing.
Yeah, and the same with the easiest animals to tell if they're venomous or not are scorpions,
because of the claw tail thing.
Yeah, because if they've got fat, like, muscular looking claws, they're not venomous, and you'll see they have, like, a real weak tail, a little skinny tail. They don't need the venom. They could just grab and pull.
Crush.
Yeah. And they'll use the tail for self-defense. I found that out with mine when I had mine. But if they've got like real like needle like pincers and a fat tail,
That's venomous.
they're venomous. Let's say you got like the fat tail scorpion, you got a Deathstalker scorpion.
What a name.
What, Deathstalker?
Yeah,
I know
Deathstalker scorpion.
that.
That's pretty sick.
Like Deathstalker, they're the most venomous. But yeah, and also fat tails. And there's others I can't think of the top of my head. Whereas like the Emperor scorpion, which is the largest scorpion, non-venomous, the Asian black scorpion, which is what I had.
Yeah, because that overtook the Emperor, didn't it? Because they banned, because of the numbers dwindling out on the Emperor.
Well, you can still get Emperors.
Yeah, but they
they're ridiculous.
Yeah, because I know they were banned for a long time.
Yeah.
Because of the numbers dying out, so they stopped like shipping them in, sort of thing.
Yeah,
and then that Black Scorpion took over.
It pissed me off because I can remember being a little kid, and there was a pet shop near mine, and they had Emperor scorpions for a tenner.
Oh, fucking hell!
A tenner each.
That's mad.
And I was this close. Like my mum was like, "Yeah, if you think you can look after it," and I'm thinking, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
But for some reason, I didn't. And so a few years ago, I was like, I really would love a scorpion. So I was like, oh, I'd love an Emperor. I want an Emperor because they're so cool looking. I think they're stunning scorpions. And I was thinking, well, they what, 25 quid? Look, they was like 110, 200 quid,
You can get
300 quid.
What?
I'm like, what? Nah. And I was like, oh, gutted. And then I saw like the Asian black scorpion.
Yeah.
And I was like, now how much was Pinchy? 35 quid, I think.
That's all right.
Yeah, it was something like
Not
that.
too
But
bad.
it was just mad how they were shipped over. Like,
Yeah.
And it came. He or she, I don't know, came in this like container, and I'm thinking, like a takeaway container.
Yeah,
And I'm thinking,
yeah.
I can't be alive in there. So as I opened the lid and moved the towel, there was a boom.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah. You're alive, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're alive and kicking. Honestly, I used to hate. Well, I didn't hate cleaning them out. I thought it was cool, but it's every time when Courtney was there, I had to clean them out. She'd make it worse because I had to use like a takeaway container to like put them in while I take the substrate. And
Yeah.
So I'm backing them into a corner, and he's getting up,
pissed, yeah.
claws are out wide, his whole ass and tail was right over, and fucking, I'd be putting it, and he'd hit it, like he'd strike it,
Yeah.
like he'd either try and grab it or he'd hit it with his tail. But every time this happened, Courtney's behind me going, which then made me jump. I'm like, shut up, trying to scoop him in, and I'm like shaking at this because the adrenaline's going because she's pissing me off, and I'm like, just let me get the scorpion, get that. I made sure there was holes in the top. But put the top on, clean the substrate out, and everything. Put new substrate in, make sure it was all lovely. New fresh water, and everything.
Yeah,
like
the works.
Put them back, and then it just goes.
He just do his thing.
Do
Yeah.
his thing. The one thing, because he sadly died, but the one thing I wanted to see, fuck off. It was the kindest thing to do. Because I got home from work. Right, I've got to tell this story because you're fucking pissing yourself. And I know you and Lewis always take the piss out of me for this. But I got home from work and I thought for a couple of days, like, usually at night he used to be proper active.
Yeah.
Like, walking about and everything.
They were nocturnal, weren't they? Them sort of scorpions, they are nocturnal, weren't
Yeah. So, and he'd be banging about, chucking everything about because he was just a moody teenager. But he weren't moving a lot. So I was like, oh, what's up with him? And it got to the point I even was like pushing his tail with my hand. I'm like, come on. And nothing. I thought, oh, it's ain't good. Ain't good. And I thought, like, a vet's not going to do anything with it.
Nah.
So I thought, I need to put him out of his misery. And I thought, because they're cold-blooded, the kindest thing to do, I'll put him in this little takeaway container, and I'll put him in the freezer. Why is it funny? It's the kindest.
It's just going into a freezer. It's like, what is that? Mince, chicken, scorpion. What, scorpion?
Yeah. All right, yeah, fair. Because at the time I was living at Bananas. She's going,
That's what I mean. I could just picture that.
But no, I did tell her beforehand.
Oh, I wouldn't have. Because it would have been fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, just kill Banana off.
Come on.
Give her a heart attack.
It would have been fucking hilarious.
Oh. But no, so left him in there. I think I left him in there for like a couple of days to make sure.
Yeah.
And sadly he passed. And I was like, I want to keep him though, so I thought I'd put him in epoxy. I fucked that right up. Couldn't see him in the end. So I chucked him away. I don't know what I'd done, but it went all milky. So you couldn't see him. Well, what was the fucking point in that? I done all the instructions right, but nah, it was like not having it, so I had to chuck them away, sadly.
Fucking hell.
I'd have another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have another one, but it's just at the minute, like, I've just got no time.
Yeah.
No time whatsoever, and plus now having a baby. On the way, it's not probably the best thing to have, a scorpion in the house in case it gets out.
That's not venomous, so it hurt, but it wouldn't kill
I do not want my...
Well, no, but you know what I'm saying?
baby son.
No, I know that, obviously, but what I'm saying is at least if it did get out, you ain't got to worry about it poisoning him.
No. I think they do have venom, but it's
just not
no
strong enough for the man.
Unless they have allergic reaction.
Which is same. Yeah, which is same with a lot of
pretty
much all venoms, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what they say. It's like sadly you won't know if you're allergic to venom until it happens.
Yeah.
And by that point you're like, oh shit.
But no, he was so cool. But the one thing what pissed me off though with him, I really wanted to see him eat. I really wanted to see him like eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nah. I used to put like 2 or 3 crickets in, or 2 crickets. You can't overload them because they could gang up on them.
Yeah.
But I used to put 2 in every like 3 days or something like that. And I'd sit there for fucking ages. And it used to wind me up because the crickets would crawl all over him. Nothing. Then I'm there and I'm trying to go to sleep at night and it's like dark in the room.
Yeah.
And I could hear him walking about.
Just
yeah. And the next morning there'd be no crickets left. But the little bastard. That's all I should have set up a camera or something.
Yeah.
That was a shame because I used to have them in the tweezers and that. Like, it's a bit cruel when I think about it because I've got this cricket and I'm like fucking prodding the score. There was one time actually he did get the cricket, crushed it, and then dropped it. Just to say, fuck off. Genuine. I was like, you little bastard.
See, I really want a snake, like real bad.
Yeah, what would you go for?
I mean, the obvious one would probably be a royal python or ball python,
yeah,
sort of thing, because they're like, arguably the easiest to care for. To an extent, do you know what I mean?
I'll say one of the easiest to care for is corn
snake, but again, they're stupidly priced though.
It depends what you get. I mean, they are now from what they were.
Yeah, well, I remember back then when like Baytree, where they had the proper reptile area, which is a place near us, but and they had like corn snakes, and again, I felt that was like 35-40 quid.
Yeah,
which is nothing. Now you're looking at least 125 quid.
It always depends because some even back then you could get like a common or an amenalistic, which was like the
whitey.
They were like red.
Right, yeah.
With the red eyes.
Yeah.
You get them for like say 25 quid. But then there would be some like there was one there, it was a charcoal corn.
Ooh.
And that was purple, like that was stunning.
Ooh.
That was stunning. And that was for 110 quid. This was years ago.
That's what I mean. Actually, if I could get any snake, realistically, it'd probably be an indigo.
Yeah.
You know, the jet black sort of python looking. Yeah, they are stunning.
I've always wanted a green tree python.
Yeah. Thing is, as well, because I feel like with snake, if I was to get a snake, obviously not all the time, but I'd love to have it out. Do you know what I mean?
I used to.
I feel like with green tree pythons, they all, from what I've seen on like YouTube and that, it's like just leave them because they're assholes.
Yeah. But no, because I've had corn snakes. I had 2. I done. It makes me sound like I'm a right bad owner because they're dead and all.
Pets died. Do you know what I mean? I've had hamsters, guinea pigs, rabbits, fish, all dead.
Well, I know one's dead. I don't know about the other.
He's probably still chilling in there.
Yeah, because the one who I know died was, I loved her to bits. Her name was Dundee. She was the amenalistic.
Yeah.
And I'd be like playing Xbox with my friends and that from school, and she'd be crawling around my head.
Yeah.
And everything, but I used to have to keep pausing because she'd go into my bookshelf. But one minute she's like there, and I'm like, oh, I'm just chilling and everything, like cuddling her, because you can cuddle snakes. And then the next minute she's like reading fucking Noah's Ark. Or something. I'm like, what are you doing? So I'm having to like pull all my books out to get her. And then I don't know why I called it this, but I had a common called Shere Khan, even though it was a tiger. But I just like the name, and it suited it.
Yeah.
The name suited it, because that was a horrible fucking snake. Horrible fucking snake. To the point, I used to like, walk by its tank, and you just hear it. And I turn around and look, and it's like fitting on the floor, because it twatted himself, and it was all bonkle. It was like, fuck. But no, that was every time you'd want to clean them out. You open the lid, it's fucking going.
Yeah.
Feeding it. And so I used, because it was a young one, so I used to feed it once a week.
Yeah.
Always used to pierce the head of, like, if it was pinkies or whatever at the time. So I used to pierce the head, so it would be the scent. It weren't on me. And no, it'd go past the fucking mouse or whatever and try and fight me. I'm like, look here, you look.
I'm doing something that benefits you, you ungrateful prick.
Yeah, honestly. I used to change their waters every day and everything. No, as soon as that lid was off, it was ready to fight me. It was ready to spar. And I'm like, if I rewind to, you've got no chance. Yeah. Whereas Dundee, she was such a lovely snake.
Yeah.
Open the lid, she'd come out and everything, just make sure I'd lift the water up, and she'd like start crawling on my arm and everything, want to come out. She was lovely, but she only liked me.
Yeah.
No one else, which I was a bit like,
yeah. It's not Snake Whisperer.
Yeah. Shere Khan hated everyone. Hated herself. I'm pretty sure. But Shere Khan got out, and that was 13, 14 years ago. So it might be dead.
But it's somewhere.
But it might be somewhere as well, in my old house. So if you're living there, have fun. Gonna come across the fucking snake at some point.
Just chilling, watching TV, and next thing you know, just, oh, bro.
Oh, yeah, because this makes me sound really bad. It got out before. It was a right little fucking Houdini. It got out before. And I was like, because They were two tanks, but they were right close to each other, so I didn't know if I put them. And I remember I was right tired after feeding them, and I didn't know if I put it back in his tank or in Dundee's.
Yeah.
Dundee's had a fucking midnight snack. Turns out I did put him in his, but the lid weren't on correct. Because at the time, it was, let's say, it was only little. It was like an aquarium kind of tank thing.
Yeah.
A starter kit one.
Yeah.
Before I got the proper slidey door ones. But anyway. So, it got out, and I was thinking, fuck. Like, I think, oh no, I don't know if I've put him in the right one. Or, because I always used to close him out when I got about to feed him. But I'd leave him in that position.
Yeah, so you knew, sort of thing.
Yeah, so, but yeah, obviously, I didn't close it properly. And it got out, and it was about nearly a week. I'm not even joking, like, nearly a week later. And I was ready for school and everything, getting ready to go. And my nan was, I'm surprised I didn't kill her with this, getting some clothes ready for my mum. And got a t-shirt, and for some reason she went like that. When she went like that, snake dropped down on the floor. I've never seen this woman run. She sprinted away. And I've done like a fucking Johnny Wilkins, well, not kick, but like a rugby player, just ran, got hold of the snake, and of course he latched on me, bastard. It didn't hurt that much, but then ran upstairs, got fresh water and everything, made sure it was okay, and I made sure the
fucking thing was shut.
Yeah, but there was a Houdini. I watched him get out once.
Yeah.
I watched him. Let's say, I used to have to put stuff on the top of it to stop
Yeah.
getting out. But he'd find a way. Little bastard. He was a rope prick, he was. But, yeah, I'd have a corn snake again. But, yeah. Right. Back to J'BA FOFI. So, oxygen availability. Spiders need oxygen to survive, like every animal.
Mm-hmm.
And larger spiders have a harder time getting enough oxygen to their bodies to support their larger size. So that's why, like, a lot of the time, like larger spiders, they're quite
slow and sluggish.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
They can be quick when they want to.
They can be very quick, but it uses a lot of energy.
Yeah.
A lot of energy. So a lot of the time, they're quite cumbersome and just boom, boom, boom. And they're also mainly like ambush predators and everything. Like that,
so there's no need for them to be quick
no mad exertion. Structural limitations. Spiders have an exoskeleton, which we know, which means that they can only grow so large before the exoskeleton becomes too heavy for their muscles to move. But that's why, like, crabs, especially like your king crabs and stuff like that, they can get massive because of what
it all grows with them.
Yeah, it grows with them, but also because of the sea, in water you're lighter in.
Yeah. So
that's how they can survive, pretty much.
Yeah.
Reproduction. Larger spiders also have a harder time reproducing, as they need to produce more eggs or sperm, which can be energetically costly. So basically, they can
shagged out.
Yeah. They can be shagged out. Temperature and humidity. Spiders are ecotherms, and their body temperature is regulated by the environment. Spiders are cold-blooded animals that require a warm and humid environment to survive. Too much heat or dryness can cause them to dehydrate and die.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like, a lot of spiders in the deserts are only little.
Yeah.
Only ickle. Ecological niche. Competition for food and habitat can limit the size of a spider. Larger spiders may have a harder time finding enough food or suitable habitat to survive. Like I say, when they're like the size of a dog, they're going against like leopards.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when they're that, figures of J'BA FOFI, they're going to monkeys.
Yeah.
You know, other animals of that
sort of size and nature sort of thing.
Whereas like spiders now, they're in that like cusp.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They got that niche.
They know their ground, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like with tarantulas. Like, what other animals, apart from like rodents and that, and lizards, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've got their niche.
Yeah.
They're like, we're top dog of this size.
Yeah.
And evolution. In general, spiders have evolved to be the size that is most advantageous for their survival and reproduction in their particular ecological niche.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps the Congo provides the perfect niche for these giant spiders to exist. But would you venture to the Congo and try and find a J'BA FOFI?
No.
I'll fucking
absolutely fucking not.
I'll fucking would, 100%.
Send a drone in. I ain't going in. Fuck that.
No, I'd happily go in. I'd happily. But I just want to know, like, because you got like your true spiders and like your tarantulas. Your true spiders, their fangs are like pincers.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They go like that. Whereas tarantulas are like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know. Well, I don't know what it is. Yeah, what way they are.
Surely, if it's, I don't know if it does like venom play into account with like true spiders and the others.
Yeah. Like I say,
surely if it's venomous, it'd be more of a pincer than a fang. Well, no, saying that, no, the other way around, wouldn't it be?
Nah.
Wouldn't it?
No,
because
you're
like
right.
obviously the funnel web, they're fangs, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a bit of an anomaly, but
so what's a wondering? Are they pincers?
They're pincers. They're true spiders. Where, like, say your tarantulas, they're all like that. And they look scary. They look more scary than what they are.
So it's a black widow pincer.
Yep.
Learn something new every day.
But as we're on the discussion of like weird myths of like giant spiders, can you remember years ago about there was these myths about camel spiders?
Yes. Fuck's sake, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. These are untrue. Let's have a look.
Fucking, I remember them. But there was like massive ones on like side of houses and shit like that, weren't there?
But don't get me wrong. Camel spiders are scary to look at.
Oh,
I think, because they're not a true.
Spiders are, but
they're not a true spider.
no.
I could never. What are they called? Solifici or something like that. They've no.
Pussy holes.
But the myth is like these camel spiders in Iraq are a foot long, lays eggs under camels' skin, can run up to 25 miles an hour, and scream like a banshee. They don't.
Poor camel just sitting there, just comes under it and just.
Then put eggs in the skin. Don't get me wrong, they're quite big, but they're only like about that big.
About that, yeah.
Something like that. But I remember once I heard this story and it got me right fascinated in them. It was in Afghanistan. And because it was always the miss like from soldiers in the Iraqi war or Afghan war, whatever. And it was of a soldier who went to sleep in his tent, and when he woke up, because they say that camel spiders have a venom, what's more like what's that thing that makes you anesthetic?
Right. Oh,
So
what makes you doolally sort of thing?
Numb.
Oh, right.
So he woke up to not feeling his leg because the venom has numbed his leg.
Yeah.
To the camel spider eating his leg.
Oh, lovely.
Turned out to be horseshit.
Yeah, I was going to
But
say.
I remember, like, for ages, it got me right hooked. I'm like, so these are fucking ferocious. I need to find these. And I can remember, like, because it was my sister who first told me about them.
Right.
And she became terrified of them.
Yeah.
Which always piques my interest. Because of someone being scared of it, for some reason, in my mind, if someone's scared of something, it's like,
Yeah.
in animals anyway. When someone's scared of a certain animal, it makes me intrigued to why.
Yeah.
And to, like, actually, how bad are they? Because I was a mad Steve Irwin kid when I was younger, and he was always like, "You've got to love them." Like animals.
No, you don't. You don't. Right? I'm sorry, Steve. I agree with you on everything other than that. You don't have to love them 8-legged fuckers.
But you got. But what I mean is,
respect them. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean,
I agree with that. Respect them. Love them. Hell to the no.
it's just
The fucker's got 6 eyes. What needs 6 eyes? Right? You don't need that many. All right, grow up. You fucking freaks, mate. 8 legs and 6 eyes, and that's normal. Behave. That's a fucking alien, mate.
When you think about it, that's more normal than what we are.
I mean, yeah, true.
Because they've been about a lot longer than what we have. So, in their eyes...
We're the fucking weirdos.
We're the fucking freaks, because they're looking at us...
We are literally aliens to them. No wonder they hide.
No, but they're looking at us, thinking 2 eyes and 4 limbs.
Yeah, you fucking wrongin'.
You really are stupid, ain't you?
It's like, no wonder they're terrified. And fucking poor spider's sitting there all hid up thinking, he kidnapped my brother and stuck him in a tank.
Which I did do when I was 13. Found a right chunky house spider.
Yeah.
Like a garden spider. And called him Junior.
See, they don't really bother. They used to petrify me. Like, any spider used to petrify me.
You've got a lot better.
Yeah, like, if one just crawled along here, I'd be like, oh, you fucker. But I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't want to kill it. I wouldn't want
When I first met you was like that.
Oh, yeah, I'd destroy it. I would make sure that thing is obliterated, let alone dead.
Had fights over.
Yeah, let alone dead. I would massacre that thing. But now I can happily, if it's crawling on me, I will just like fuck off sort of thing.
Yeah.
But or I would, like, if there's one found in my house, I would just catch it and let it go rather than kill it.
Yeah. I remember when I was young, because it's always the thing. I don't know if it's same around the world, but in England, there's always ends up a spider in a bath.
Oh yes, and it always seems to be the biggest fucker and all, doesn't it?
But I can remember I had this water gun, and it was right sick because it was electric, so it never stopped.
Oh mate, that was sick.
It was sick. It had like a spinning thing on top, lights, and that was sick. But I remember there was one in the bath, and I must have been there for ages, just keep refilling it. putting new batteries in. And I'd just be shooting it in the bath, like in the tap, in the sink,
Yeah.
the drain, just shooting the fuck out of it. Every time I stop, it get up. And I'm like, fuck,
Just die.
and then, you told me about the thing with deodorant.
Well, we fucking tried to gas the thing out. We literally went full. Sounds bad, but we literally did go full Holocaust on that thing.
Yeah, but then it'd start like pulling its legs off.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
that's when we realised we went too far.
Yeah,
because it was huge.
Yeah.
I was just spraying it like just fucking. We was just hoping it would just fall and die.
Yeah.
Nope, it just stood there. I was thinking, what the fuck? So we're spraying and we're spraying. I think we used like a whole can of Lynx on the damn thing, and next thing you know, it starts shaking, and we just see its legs start falling off.
It did like pull them off. It's because it'd be like the same if you use hairspray and that. It goes like sticky.
Yeah.
So
it's probably got stuck and then moved, and its legs just come off. Yeah. But then, when its legs started falling off, we're like, oh, we might have took this a bit too far now. We did put it out its misery. We did crush it, instead of letting it fucking burn.
Pretty bad, yeah.
But no, anytime if there was a spider in my house, I'd still be a bit on edge.
Yeah,
but I'd happily catch it.
Because they just move.
They're so quick. And my fear is when I've seen it happen on videos where you go to catch it in like a cup or something and you miss and it crawls up your arm.
Yeah.
That's what terrifies me about them, because the thought of that. The thought of that.
And even though like, I'm a great lover of them, even then I was like, ah!
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Wipe my arm. I was like,
fuck that shit.
And that was a big bastard and all. I remember that.
That's what I mean. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Like, I remember once I was sitting in my garden, just there, and I don't know what I was doing, probably on my PSP. This is when I was younger. So I'm on my PSP, and I could just feel something like tickling my leg.
Yeah.
And I went, what's that? And honestly, this cunt was like that.
Oh.
Like, it had tattoos and everything. It's like, just crawling.
What you saying, bruv?
And I remember I jumped, and I had a pull, and I was fully clothed. I put my PSP down, and I just jumped and pulled. And I was fully clothed. I was like, nah, I ain't having this.
Oh, no, fuck that. That's just, fucking vermin. But nah, fucking just big tarantulas and venomous fuckers. It's like, nah. Why?
Honestly,
Why?
You say this because they look, like when I've held a tarantula, they got like the softest toes. And that sounds weird, I know.
But they've got them like little clawy things.
No, but it's
this little pad sort of thing.
Yeah, it's pad.
Yeah.
I was like, it's lovely.
Because I know 9 times out of 10 when you see people holding them, they do just sit there.
Yeah,
but no, in my luck, it would be the one that just goes, ha! Do you know what I mean?
And
I'd squeal.
Little chili rose, they were lovely.
I'd squeal like a little piggy.
There was a point, and it's still a dream of mine. I want a whole reptile room.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love a whole reptile room, but I'd love it with like spiders, scorpions, like things, like snakes, of course.
Yeah.
And in the middle, I want a crocodile or a caiman.
That'd be sick. Yeah, I'd happily do the reptile side of it, happily. Scorpions I ain't too fussed about. I've never really encountered one, so to speak. Like, I've never even really seen one in a pet store. No. Rarely. Probably have, but it's hidden away, so I've not actually seen it.
There is a breed of scorpion that lives in the UK, you know.
Is there?
Yeah. I think it's down south, if I remember right. Hang on, let me check. I'll investigate.
But nah, I'd love a big old reptile room like that.
Oh, it'd be so cool.
It's like, I wish I could go back and do like zoology and that, because I'd love to work with venomous snakes.
I'd just love to work with animals.
Yeah. We should start a zoo. Myths and Mysteries Zoo. How sick would that be?
Yeah, them.
Yellow-tailed European scorpion.
They don't get very big.
What's called a yellow tail when its legs are fucking yellow?
It's got a yellow tip. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, white days.
Cute little thing. Non-venomous, can you see?
Yeah, claws and tail.
Yeah. See, you can always find out. But, yeah, that'd be sick. I'd love a zoo.
That'd be so cool.
No, I fucked up when I was younger. I really did. They always say, listen in school, do well and all this. Do your best. I could give a fuck.
No, you don't. You really don't.
I just kept losing.
You lose interest so quick.
Yeah, the thing is with me, when I've got an interest in something, my whole is into it.
Yeah, same.
Whereas all the other stuff, what you actually need,
you couldn't give a monkey's about. Because it was always the same thing. Like with algebra and shit, it's like, well, why am I going to need algebra in life? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But like now, when I look back, I actually didn't have the terrible GCSEs. I probably could have gone on further.
Yeah.
And if I could have, I'd have definitely done either zoology or herpetology.
Yeah.
Herpetology is the study of reptiles.
Yeah. I probably would have gone on to that one more than zoology.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, as weird as it sounds, I feel that'd be easier to get a career out of rather than zoology.
Nah.
Because with zoology, not necessarily get a career, but I feel like I could go further with.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I get that. Because
especially where we're located, sort of thing. Say, like, for argument's sake, if I'd done zoology, well, where's the nearest zoo to get a job?
Banham.
That's what I mean.
That's
fair while away.
It's a little
Whereas
bit away.
if like herpetology, is it?
Yeah.
So like reptiles, yeah, okay. There's no reptile fucking park near here. But if I was to buy a fucking cobra or whatever, I'd know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you got to have. Well, also if you had a DWA license.
Yeah.
Dangerous Wild Animal, which we spoke about before on the UK Big Cat episode.
Yeah.
Which came in the 70s.
I'd love to get one.
What?
DWA license.
Yeah.
I'd want a King Cobra. I'd love them. I fucking love them.
Fucking hell.
Just big old snake with a hood. Do you know what I mean? Just like
What-
they are
or-
so recognisable. It's unreal.
What would you rather have? A King Cobra or a Komodo dragon?
Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard.
Because you need
Thing
one
is-
for Komodo and all.
Ah, that's tough because it's like it's pros and cons. Do you know what I mean? Like the snake is like if that bites you, you're fucked. But then the Komodo, if it bites you, you're fucked. If it claws you, you're fucked. If it tail whips you, you're fucked. Do you know what I mean? But they're so cool.
I think I'd rather have a Komodo.
I'm thinking the same.
I'd rather have
It'd be
a Komodo
so
dragon.
cool. I'd get both. Fuck it. If I got DWA license, I'm getting both. Fuck it.
There is actually a film. It's called Komodo versus Cobra.
Oh God, it's one of them B movies,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Oh no.
It's about a giant Komodo dragon versus a giant cobra. That's what dreams are made of. And I was thinking as well, because when I first heard about a J'BA FOFI, it was like these giant spiders. I was thinking like, have you ever seen the film Eight-Legged Freaks?
Yeah.
I was thinking like that kind of size.
Fuck me.
Genuine. I was thinking, fucking hell. My mind was going. And I'm like, these are fucking massive. And then I saw 4 foot. And it was
that?
proper like,
Oh.
it's like,
Fuck, I was going to say, Eight-Legged Freaks. Fuck that.
like jumping spiders and that.
Oh, mate. It was a giant tarantula that, like, took down the fucking caravan.
No, I'm on about like.
Yeah,
jumpers and
yeah,
that.
Fuck, what a film.
That's such a good film. That's an underrated film.
Yeah.
That is an
But that's one of them
underrated
where it
film.
is, like, so shit that it's amazing.
Yeah, but I didn't realise that Scarlett
Scarlett
Johansson.
Johansson, yeah.
I was like, I remember that I watched it as a kid and I loved it for the spiders.
Yeah.
And then I remember it was on. It must have been on Netflix or something like that. Like when I got older.
Yeah.
And I was watching it. I'm thinking,
Is it?
it's fucking. And so I checked on Google.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like,
what? Now I love this film even more. But nah, it's such a good film. It's the radio host, like the conspiracy guy.
fucking hell.
Is that what we're like?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
Yeah. But that was it. But then when you realise it's a bit rum because this kid used to go around this man's house who had spiders.
Fiddle spiders, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a bit noncy there now when I think about it. But poor Joshua. And I was very sad about the cat as well. Like,
What about that?
wrote funny, like now, but at the time I was right sad.
Forgot about that.
It's just because I never used to clock it was a comedy when I was a kid.
No.
But now when I watch it back, and then you see like a cat's face imprinted in the
The fucking wall.
yeah, and how the spiders all like squeal and that.
Yeah.
Like, they make noise.
And that Donnie that's looking in the tunnel and the spider drags him through it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a film! What a film!
And it's like the bit as well when he's got that perfume and that giant like Black Widow's head. He sprays it in his face, and he starts coughing and sneezing, and then they get away. Like, and the ostriches, they all start fucking vanishing. There's trapdoor spiders as well.
What a film!
Oh, so good.
What a film!
Netflix, bring it back on.
Oh, please!
I love that. It is such
Fucking
a good
brilliant.
film. Such a good film. So that is underrated. It's a cult classic.
Fuck's
Thing
sake!
is, like, I've seen loads of like spider films.
Yeah,
I think
that's the only one I've ever actually seen.
there's a film from years ago. You know, Dumb and Dumber. Not Jim Carrey, the other one.
I know
Jeff Daniels.
Yeah, that's it.
He was in a film. It was called Arachnophobia,
Yeah, I have heard of that, but I ain't seen it.
and it was like it's a weird one because a lot of the spiders you see, they look more like brown recluse spiders, which
Right,
are
yeah.
also highly venomous.
Yeah.
But then at the end, like the big one comes out, and it's just a big tarantula.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And I mean, I get it,
Yeah.
because it was like this big one. It was like the mum, and it brought all like there was two. I think there would have been a dad one. I don't know, but it was it had all the eggs, which they brought out these other spiders, which were all venomous.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was a comedy, but it was a real good one, and it made a lot of people really scared of spiders.
Yeah.
Because it was the same kind of thing, like with the Brazilian Wanderers. It came in from Brazil,
Yeah.
or some tropical
Yeah.
country, and they got about, and then they're trying to think of just. Then there's a film just called Giant Spider.
Spider.
Yeah, and that's a shit B movie.
Oh, fucking hell.
There's spiders. That is another
Clues in
shit.
the name.
Yeah, so that's another shit.
Has there actually been a serious one?
I don't think so. You know. Oh, you had the old 1950s Tarantula, 1950s film.
No, not a clue.
Tarantula. That was good because it was clever how they done it. Like, because they used like a normal tarantula, but then like made
My model sort of city
yeah,
sort of thing. Yeah.
It was quite clever how they done it.
Yeah.
But that used to make a weird noise and all. Like, you know, like in Scooby Doo when it'd be like the Martian-y ones, and it made that like ringing sound.
Yeah.
It'd be like that all the time.
It was like that one that I fucking sent you boys ages ago that I put on my Instagram. That cunt that was like fucking growling.
Yeah.
Like, why are you growling, bruv?
Yeah, that ain't true.
You're a tarantula. Pack it in. Shouldn't have vocal cords. Behave.
It's like that thing what came with like tarantulas have now got wings. You've seen
fuck
that
off.
as well.
Fuck off.
You've seen that picture? It was
No.
like a spider that had wings.
Oh,
It's like,
behave. No, I would. I think I would top myself at that point.
oh, shut up.
At that point,
don't be so
spiders with wings. Are you mad, bruv?
It'd just be like a fucking daddy long legs.
That is true. Yeah. Well, it depends what spiders. If I see a flying Brazilian wandering, nah.
It would be his own species, wouldn't it? But no, so you're not keen on going to Congo for some J'BA FOFI?
I'm good. I'm
I'd
good.
love it. I would love
I'm
it.
more than good.
Even if we don't see like an actual spider, but you found like the eggs. That'd be cool. Like an
What the
opened egg.
fucking eggs are gonna become.
No, but like an opened one.
Right, yeah, like shell sort of thing.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Real or fake?
I mean, there could be some sort of spider. I think they are massively over dramatising the size of it. But there very well could be a spider like that.
Yeah.
That has just gone, especially if it is in such dense forests
Yeah.
where no one's been. And it's a spider, do you know what I mean? They're like OGs for hiding.
Yeah.
So it very well could easily go undetected. So there probably is something like that out there.
Yeah.
I just don't reckon they're as big as everyone's making out.
No, like say with the book lungs and stuff like that, they just couldn't.
They couldn't sustain it,
themselves.
especially in today's world.
No.
Even in like places like the Congo and that, the oxygen's still going to be piss poor compared to what it was back then.
Yeah.
So
Because I remember as well, I watched a program. And it was about. It was a documentary. It was about the chicken-eating spider. You ever heard of that?
no,
That was in Brazil.
of course it is.
It turned out it was a Goliath bird eater.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It was the same kind of thing as J'BA FOFI. There were stories and legends of this massive spider what will eat your cat. and everything. Like I say, they got the name chicken eating spider because they ate chickens. But it turned out like it again overhyped, and it was just a Goliath bird eater.
I mean, it wouldn't shock me if this is some kind of tarantula. Do you know what I mean? Just
it's just the venom what gets me.
Yeah, maybe just gone under noticed. But again, some tarantulas are venomous, aren't they?
Every spider is venomous.
So again, it could be just a case of an allergic reaction.
Maybe. And as well, what was it, 98 or so that I said?
Oh yeah, the medical things next to nothing compared to what we got now.
Yeah.
So it probably is just some kind of
influenza or something as well.
Probably some kind of fucking tarantula. Maybe unnoticed or noticed. Yeah. Could just be it could easily be a bird eater.
Yeah.
Just bigger.
Yeah. Let's say the Goliath bird eater has got a leg span of 30 centimetres.
Which is big.
Which is a big boy. I ain't got a ruler. But you know, like your standard schoolroom.
Yeah.
Size of that. So what's that?
Yeah.
Like that?
And that's from leg to leg.
Yeah.
So its whole body included in that.
Yeah.
You're looking at a big old beast.
Size of a dinner plate. That's what they usually say.
Yeah.
Size of a dinner plate. So, yeah. Big old boy.
Yeah. I reckon it's probably either some kind of tarantula that's...
I'd say it's more along them lines, but it's the venom what always gets me.
Yeah.
If it's saying it's highly, highly venomous.
But again, like you said, back then, you're not going to have the medical size, and you've got everything else to include on top of that.
Yeah. But
and if you are allergic, well, of course it's going to kill you. You are going to... The spider bites you, and you die. You're not instantly going to think, oh, he was allergic. You are going to think, fuck me, that thing is venomous.
Yeah, oh, God, yeah.
So...
Oh, God, yeah. But it'd be interesting if you could... There ain't no pictures of the bite to see if you could see what fangs it was.
Yeah.
Because if it was, like, front forward, like a tarantula, then it's like, okay, so you could kind of picture what it's going to kind of look like. Yeah. Whereas, like, if it's true, that could be fucking, like, anything.
Yeah.
Like, say, when you got, like Black Widow, little tiny diddy thing, or a huntsman, which are just as big as Goliath.
And then it's like you tell a kid, point out which one's the dangerous one. Do you know what I mean? They're going to go for the huntsman every day of the week.
I think, like, because now, like, Black Widows are so well known.
Yeah.
That's why.
The thing is, as well, they're not as dangerous as people portray. They're dangerous.
They're venomous.
But they're not as aggressive as people portray.
No, they don't.
Because I've seen people where they've wiggled them and everything. It's like, unless they're protecting their eggs, or they're hungry, or they feel like you're going to eat them, they will not bother you in the slightest. They are just like little pet rocks.
I was going to say, I wouldn't even go for if they're hungry, mate. We're too big.
No, that's what I mean. I meant.
Yeah.
If they would look like they were going to get eaten, sort of thing. Like if there was one there and I went bang like that, the chances are it's going to bite me.
Oh yeah.
But if it was just here chilling and it ain't got an eggs and I just went boop, boop, it's not going to do fuck all.
No. Let's say there's a lot more aggressive species out there.
Yeah.
And baboon spiders are one of them.
Are they?
Yeah. Are they called
baboons because they've got big asses or something?
No, it's just... I think it's because of like the fangs and that.
Ah, right.
But...
Because that's the thing I find mad about spiders as well. So their abdomen is literally like a water balloon. Like, I saw someone that said if I had a spider like about here and it dropped there, it could die.
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's in it will just rupture.
Yeah.
Because its abdomen is that.
Yeah,
like I said, like a water balloon.
Yeah, they're that delicate.
Which I find mad, do you know what I mean? Like, something so big for lack of for its size sort of thing and potentially dangerous and like fangs, all that shit. So fragile.
Yeah, they are.
It is mad.
That's why a lot of them are like terrestrial as well, because see, I'm bringing it.
Big word.
Don't get me wrong, there is arboreal type.
Oh, get in there, boy.
Get me my doctorate. You do have arboreal species of tarantula, but they look a lot slender.
Yeah.
The terrestrial ones, they're like your big chunky ones. It's because it's that fear. If they start climbing and then drop,
it's like I'm done for.
You got to think the mass of them is because of how thick their legs are and everything. If they do drop, that's all just
they're just crushed.
They're crushing in their own skeleton.
Yeah,
which is mad.
I suppose there's no difference from us climbing. I don't know, the fucking Eiffel Tower and then falling. Yeah. We hit the ground, we're gonna die.
Well, yeah. Well, that's like for any animal.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? To our size and that.
Yeah.
If we climbed the Burj Khalifa and fell, it's gonna crush us.
Yeah, but then again, like you say, like the flea. if it was our size, it could jump the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But I think it's just because
and then you've got an ant, which if it's our size can carry the Eiffel Tower. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. The animal kingdom is so fucked.
Yeah, that's why,
but amazing at the same time.
That's why creepy crawlies and bugs and everything do fascinate me. Because like you just said, like with the ants.
Yeah.
Like they carry 3 times their body weight.
That's what I mean.
So that every ant is built like Eddie Hall.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like, what the fuck?
You know what I mean? Like, imagine, if they were like human size, they
no bother.
Hell.
No bother.
Just carry.
They were the cunts that built the pyramids.
Yeah, just giant ants.
Yeah, just picking them up. Just I can't. Just there we go.
No, I don't know why. It just fascinates me. These
Animal Kingdom, they creep me out, but I am intrigued by them.
Yeah, and you get some, and they're stunning.
Oh, that blue, yellowy, purpley one.
Yeah,
that is incredible.
But the Sri Lankan ornamental. It's gorgeous.
Is that the purple one with like the yellow sort of like knuckle-y bit? Yeah, that thing is incredible.
And some of them live for years.
Do they?
The Mexican red deer can live over 30 years.
Fucking hell!
To think a spider can live longer than a dog.
That's ridiculous.
Let's put that into perspective.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nah, that is mad.
Yeah, they can live for a very long while. But no, I'm about done.
Yeah?
I'm about done. What are we doing next week then, Josh?
Next week we're going... I've got a few plain sort of type of subjects I want to cover. I told you one that I was going to cover, but I'm going to save that for a later date.
Okay.
Because I saw a documentary the other day about I've got to think what it's called, the Shoreham air disaster.
Yeah.
Which was, I don't know if you remember, back in 2015, that RAF plane
Yeah.
done the manoeuvre and crashed onto the motorway and
Yeah,
killed 11 people. I didn't realise there was actually quite a bit of backlash about. Well, obviously it was backlash, but do you know what I mean? There was quite a story along that lines of like who was who was at fault, and basically just the whole court trial sort of thing. Yeah. So I think I'll go be covering that.
Ooh, very exciting.
Mate.
Good to see.
But no, like you said, I think that's about it. So Ed, where can they find us?
Oh, fucking hell. You can find us on Facebook and our Facebook group, Missing Mysteries in Black and White. You can follow us on Instagram, which thankfully Josh has took over because I am fucking useless. Which is Missing Mysteries _, like the actual underscore line bit. You can follow us on TikTok, which is Missing Mysteries 10.
Mm-hmm.
With that, we try to upload every week, and that just snippets from the podcast and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
The good bits.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Twitter, which is Missing Mysteries 1. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Missing Mysteries. Let's say you'll see this logo, which you can't quite see. If you see our logo, that is us.
Mm-hmm.
Unless someone's
copying us,
which I'd rather. Well, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But let's say it's a bit of a bugger to find. So go for our Facebook. Go for our Facebook. All the links are there. Click on there. Subscribe so you'll always see videos. So you can see our faces.
Yeah.
Hello. And when we go on hunts or do our reacts or interviews and that, you can email us at missingmysteries@outlook.com. With that, you can email us your theories, suggestions for future podcasts, your criticisms of the show, your praises, which we prefer, sightings you may have had. Ooh, bloody hell. Just punch the desk, everything's going. It's fucking hard, mate. So that could be, sightings of any cryptid, ghost, UFO, J'BA FOFI. That'd be sick. You ain't fucking seen it. I'm just saying someone else has.
Yeah, true. As long as you just don't ask us to investigate. He will. He happily will.
Oh, I will. Fucking right, I will. You imagine if I come back with one. Well,
Nah!
dead one.
Oh, right, that's right now. I was going to say, yeah, bring it round. Oh, look what I got. And it just starts crawling. I'm like, are you fucking mad, bro?
I love it. I just love to see your face.
Oh.
You see that, like, I know we're going off track here already, but it was a video and this person, he come out, they was like, oh, what you got? And he went, chinchilla. And it just puts on the table. And it just, they're like, what the fuck? That'd be sick. Just, what have you got there? J'BA FOFI. Big spot one. So suggestions, sightings, criticisms, praises. If you want merch, like these hoodies, well, it's only these hoodies at the minute. But we've got plans.
Yeah, we
Got
have
things in the works. What could be exciting? So stay tuned for that. But there, that is missingmysteries@outlook.com. And also, if you just want to have a chat, or anything like that, let's say, or if you've got a topic you want us to discover, talk about, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
I think that wraps up for my end, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Josh, where can they listen to us?
Even though you are, if you're fans listening on another platform, you can find us on Podbean, Spotify, Samsung, Podchaser, Player FM, and iHeartRadio.
Lovely job. But no,
That's about it.
that's about it.
So be sure to check out. One last thing. On the Hunt will now, for the time being at least, will be coming out on a Friday.
Yeah.
So don't worry if you don't see it. And again, apologies that this podcast is late, but at least you're getting it. Do you know what I mean? The date might not be wrong, but at least you're still getting it.
Yeah. Trying to be as consistent as we can.
Yeah.
Give us a break.
Life gets in the way, all right?
I've got to admit, Josh, going back to what we want to talk about,
It's such a breath of fresh air, isn't it?
Love it.
It is incredible.
So I mean, whenever can I? Where else could I talk about giant spiders? But no. It's your bit, isn't it? It's your bit, isn't it? And you just went quiet, so I don't know what to do.
It's just human, but no, I thought he was about to say something. I was like,
I don't know.
is he going to say something?
I don't know. That's what I'm waiting for you as well. I'm waiting for you thinking you can say something.
Fucking hell. No. Thank you very much for watching, or listening, or both. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Happy hunting.